Thank you so much for your very kind words of introduction. Sir William, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, it is a pleasure to be here with all of you tonight and to present this evening's inaugural award. 5 years ago, Alexander Lukashenko, Europe's longest ruling dictator, staged what he thought would be just another piece of election theater, an easy way to rubber stamp his quote-unquote victory and claim a popular mandate. He had seemingly thought of everything. The media, the election commissions, and the government bureaucracy were under his full control. His security service, still officially known as the KGB, had terrorized the nation into silence. And his main opponent, the popular anti-corruption campaign on video blogger Sergei Tsikhanouski, had been barred from the election and thrown into prison on bogus charges. But Lukashenko made one mistake, a mistake born of complacency. He underestimated his opponents. After Sergei Tsikhanouski had been barred from the ballot, his wife, Sviatlana, stepped forward to continue the fight. A housewife, Lukashenko dismissed her and allowed her on the ballot to showcase his supposed superiority. This may have been the biggest mistake of his 3-decade rule. Across Belarus, Sviatlana Tsikhanouskaya's campaign rallies drew tens of thousands of people, inspired by her message of hope and freedom. By all accounts, from independent observers, the quote-unquote housewife defeated the aging dictator in a landslide in the first round of voting. And after the election, hundreds of thousands of Belarusians came out into the streets to defend their choice. Through unspeakable violence and repression, and with help from a fellow dictator in Moscow, Lukashenko's regime survived, for now. But over these past 5 years, Sviatlana Tsikhanouskaya has emerged as the face of a different, hopeful, European and democratic Belarus. She has also led a relentless campaign for the liberation of her husband, Sergei, and other political prisoners from Lukashenko's captivity. And it was so incredibly heartwarming to see them reunited this past summer after an internationally negotiated prisoner release. Testimony to the power of public advocacy, of solidarity, and of true partnership. So it is my distinct honor to present the 2025 Magnitsky Award for Outstanding Opposition Politician to Sviatlana Tsikhanouskaya and Sergei Tsikhanouski. And I would like to invite President-elect Sviatlana Tsikhanouskaya to come up on stage to receive it on their behalf.
Thank you, Vladimir, for your kind introduction. You know, when I see the words outstanding politician close to my name, I feel like an imposter syndrome. Accidental politician would be more accurate, because inside I still first mother and caring wife. You know, I'm often asked what made me most prepared for politics, and I always say raising 2 children, because you learn crisis management, you learn how to negotiate, and you know how to survive with very little sleeping. Dear friends, excellencies, my fellow freedom fighters, I am so honored to receive today Magnitsky Award and share this award with my husband, Siarhei. And tonight I want to dedicate this prize to all those who, like Siarhei Magnitsky himself, suffered in prison but didn't bow to injustice. I dedicate this award to Ales Bialiatsky, our Nobel Peace Prize winner, who still believes, though in prison, in free and European Belarus. To Katerina Andreeva, who kept broadcasting even while being arrested live on air. Or to my comrade Maria Kolesnikova, who has torn her passport apart, refusing to be expelled out of her own country. To Andrzej Poczobut, our Polish Belarusian journalist, who refused to kneel and refused to ask regime for pardoning. Or to Mykola Statkevich, military officer and politician who rejected illegal deportation out of the country and returned back to Belarus and again was kidnapped by Lukashenko's thugs. I dedicate this award to all 1,300 political prisoners who are taken hostage just for love, love for freedom and love for our country. Just yesterday, we marked 5th anniversary from the murder of Belarusian young artist Roman Bondarenko, who was beaten to death by Lukashenko's thugs just for protecting our national flag. He was 31. And of course, we dedicate this award to all those who gave their lives for free Belarus and for freedom of Ukraine. My friends, freedom is never handed to us. It must be earned, it must be defended, and it must be fought for every single day. And that is why we keep going until every prisoner is free, until every perpetrator faces justice, until we return back to Belarus and return our country back to Belarusians, until Ukraine wins, and until Imperial Russia is defeated once and for all. No, the fight for freedom is never about one country, whether it is in Belarus or Ukraine, Cuba or Eritrea, Venezuela or Hong Kong. This is one struggle. As my husband says, you must fight so that one day we will never again have to fight at all. Thank you. Slava Ukraini, long live Belarus.